How's it going, everybody? I'm Solo Black 313 and this is my new to me 2000 Katana 750. And I'm going to attempt to bring the bike back to life, to get it running. Alright guys, we're over at the storage garage with the 2000 Katana 750. First things first, I gotta get the bike running. That will determine how far I go with this project. Now I'm gonna do it in several parts, so at this time it would be a great time if you guys subscribe to the channel. That way you can keep up with the progress of the bike. Okay, as you guys can see, I have already started disassembling the bike. I've taken the fairings off, and so now we're going to deal with the fuel delivery system, and the first thing we're going to do is tackle this gas tank. Alright, here's the gas tank, and it is in pretty bad shape. Let me show you the gas cap. This is the gas cap. When I first got the bike, out of the garage, I tried to stick the key in the gas cap to remove it. But the gas cap was stuck and I couldn't get it open, so I had to kind of like pry it. I don't know if you can see from the corrosion buildup, it prevented the gas cap from being open with the key. So this gas cap is pretty much toast. And I'm gonna try to get you a picture of inside the gas tank. It's pretty rusted out, but also apparently when he had the because he couldn't get into the gas cap, he damaged the ring, the lip of the gas tank. So eventually, if I get the bike running, I'm going to have to repair this, so when I get the new gas cap, it'll fit in there and it will lock. So like I say, fuel delivery right now is a key on how far I go with this project. Okay, off camera, I've gone ahead and took the liberty to add a piece of hose and a funnel to deliver gas to the carburetors now that we have the gas tank off. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pour some gas in that funnel, turn the key, adjust the choke, and see if we can't get this thing to at least fire up. So now I got gas in the carburetor and I have the key on and I got power. Now there's one more caveat to this. I have to put the kickstand up to get the bike to turn over. I think it's a neutral safety switch problem. We'll deal with that at a later time. So let me put the kickstand up. Let me give it a little choke. Let me pull the clutch in and see if this baby will start up. Start it up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 15 years. Let me cut it off. This bike hasn't ran in 15 years. That is an excellent sign. And now it's motivating me to move further in this project to rebuild this bike. I don't know how far I want to take it, but that's a great start. Now let's get back over to the gas tank and deal with that rust. Okay guys, this is what I'm going to use to pour in a tank to remove the rust. It's evapor rust. That rust in there has been sitting for 15 years, and I'm hoping this evapor rust will help me rid this tank of the rust. Now, I bought two 1 gallon jugs of Evaporust. This stuff was $26 a gallon. So I'm hoping this does the trick. We pour just a little bit in to make sure I've got it sealed up right. Don't want to waste none of this. Now I'm only going to pour a small portion. I want to make sure that petcock isn't leaking. It doesn't seem to be. So I'll continue on pouring this in here. Okay, that was the first gallon. Now here's the second gallon. All right, that was gallon 2 of the Evaporust. Now, 2 gallons of Evaporust in. This is a 4-gallon gas tank. I'm going to let it sit for a total of 8 days, rotating the tank up, down, upside down, and on its side. Like I say, this stuff was $26 a gallon. I wasn't going to buy 4 gallons of Evaporust. Okay guys, that's as far as I'm going to go today. We got the bike to start, fire up. We got the Evaporust in the gas tank. Like I said, that is huge, huge for me. I don't know what I'm going to do with this bike, but getting it to fire up was really important to me. This will be the first time I've ever had a project bike where I purchased a bike and it didn't run. And this one's been sitting for 15 years. I don't know anything about the bike. The guy I bought it, gave me some details about the bike. Some things I can see, but then some things he told me just ain't adding up, and we'll get into that further along the line. I want to get back to not knowing what I want to do with this bike. Because how it came to me for just 200 bucks, I just couldn't pass it up. But under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have bought a 2020 Katana 750. It's not my style of bike. I already have a sport tour, that is my Honda ST1300. The Katana 750 is a middle-class sport touring bike. And if I had my choice, well, I had a choice to buy this, but if I was out looking for a middle of the road, middle-class sport touring bike, it would have been the Honda VFR 800 as opposed to this Katana 750. So if and when I get the bike running, and I'm talking about running right, at that point, what do I do with it? Do I sell it? Do I keep it? Do I trade it in on another bike that I really, really want? Those are some of the questions I'll have to deal with. But I want you guys to stay with me, subscribe to the channel as I go through my journey on putting this non-running 15-year-old sitting $200 2000 Katana 750. All right, Solo Black 313, rise and ride. Stay tuned for the next part.